MajorSlackAttack.
Hey, welcome back to MajorSlackAttack, your first stop for titillating tactical Elden Ring gameplay, and we're playing as a samurai for those of you who are new to my walkthrough. These are my stats. My bow is named Bullseye, we're at level 67, and here are all my attributes in their current state. And the two main weapons we're using are the Bloodhound's Fang and sometimes the Morning Star, but mostly the longbow, which is at plus 17. Alright? Now, we're going through Wyndham. Didn't bother to look this up. Please, no pronunciation Nazis. I can't help myself. I'm gonna go with the Wyndham Catacombs. Yeah, we are here for lightning bone arrows. We can get the recipe for lightning bone arrows in this dungeon. Right, that's why we're here. First of all, I went off camera and I just went to the ATM, made a little withdrawal, so I have enough to level up. Coincidentally, I have exactly the amount of runes required to level up. That just happened by coincidence. I just went out and whacked 3 of those vulgar militiamen, and that's what it turned out to. So, yeah, points into endurance to give ourselves a little more elbow room with regards to equipment load. All right, and that's that. Next. Speaking of equipment, let's get him out of this ridiculous gear. And I would say eventually we're going to use Pumpkinhead at the end. This is going to be a no damage run, so you don't really have to worry about it. If you follow my instructions, it should be a no damage run. I'm going to go with the Navy Hood to give ourselves some extra FP at the end so we can cast Pumpkinhead. Exile Armor for some robustness. Land of Reed's Gauntlets for robustness. And let's see if we can load up all 3, because I want to be using the Bloodhound's Fang, the Longbow, and the Morning Star in this run. And great. I know the max before going into heavy load is 58.4, so just below that, that's perfect. So we don't have to do any swapping out. Excellent. Alright, let me just reorganize these, like to get them nice and organized. Arsenal Charm, and the 2 arrow talismans. Done and done. Everybody put the Gravitas on your Morning Star. Okay, we're going to swap out from Sacred Blade to Gravitas. And go with Quality to get the most bang for your buck. Alright, I hope everybody's got a big supply of Bloodbone arrows. I got tons. And regular arrows. Let's start out with the regular arrows. And I think that's it. Oh. Lightning pots. We could use fire pots, but I want to try lightning pots on these water slugs. Okay, this dungeon is full of skeletal slime. That's the official name. I'm going to call them water slugs. They're just slugs. Putrid corpses. And I'm just going to call those zombies. And imps. The imps are the ones you got to watch out for. Sneaky sons of bitches. All over the place, hanging on walls and ceilings. Acting all innocent-like, and then they pop out and ambush you. Here's the boss door. Locked by some contraption, you know the deal. We have to get to the end of the dungeon, pull the lever, and the boss door open. Watch out for these pressure plates here, okay? There's always like holes in the wall somewhere where lightning bolts, there they are right there. So that's what it's going to zap you if you go across that pressure plate, just to demonstrate. Okay. So watch out for those. They got a few of those throughout here. Right, and let's take the elevator down. Okay, nothing back here. And here is the guillotine. Don't go past the bottom there, because you're going to activate these guys, these 2 imps way in the back there. They will get activated as soon as you shoot them, but for now you can get a free headshot. So aim, headshot, mighty shot as soon as the guillotine goes back up again. lot of damage. And now just aim for their body. And that's it. Nothing else in here, you just gotta watch out for the guillotine. Just lay down some rainbow stones here. There you go. Okay. Okay, watching the ceilings and the walls. Okay, we got Imp. We have Imp. Hey, buddy. Headshot. Target. Mighty shot to finish him off. Alright, switch over to your Morning Star with the grabs to skill on it. Sneak up. You can peek around the corner here. Aha! Aha! Lock on. Strong attack. Gravitas, lock on, strong attack. That'd be the end of him. Smithing Stone 5. Great. Way to cough it up there, Imp. Alright. In here is the slugs and the zombies. The zombies are pretty susceptible to bleed damage. You can always bleed them with the third Bloodbone arrow, so I strongly suggest you switch over to Bloodbone arrows. Save FP, and don't bother like doing Mighty Shot. Just do regular shots. 1, 2, and the third shot always bleeds. Boom, see? So, you can save a lot of FP. Just use Bloodbone arrows. And you gotta watch out for these slugs. There they are. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna use up my fire pots. I should have stored them, but okay, now something I didn't try in practice runs was lightning pots. Naturally, since they're in the water, it makes sense that they're much more susceptible to lightning pots. Okay, there's one right there. Nope. Although he's not in the water. Oops. Let's just finish him off with a jump attack. These are tough sons of bitches, eh? And if they drop on top of you, they'll take half your health. They'll completely wrap around you and suck your whole face off and take half your health. I'm not kidding, they're really dangerous. Watch over those guys. There's a few more over here. There's one right there. There they are. See if I can nail these guys while they're in the water. See if lightning pots work better. About the same. I'd say fire pots work better. Okay, let's stick with the original plan. Oh. I'm in combat, so I can't craft. Let's just back up a bit. Well, wait a minute. Wait, okay, hold up here. I got you, Bullseye. I got you. Here we go. Okay. Bombs away. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. See? These things are relentless, eh? Okay, and I got a beacon on the map. Be gone, beacon. Where are you? You can't find me. I know I can't find. There you are. Yeah, remove all beacons. Some of you mentioned that in your Elden Ring patch wish list. I'm totally for that. A remove all beacons function. That would be great. Okay, like I said, third blood bone arrows always bleeds. There you go. On these guys. That's not always the case. On these guys, on the zombies. Been trying to make sense of the lock-on priority. It just seems to make no sense whatsoever. Half the time it's the closest target, half the time it's the target that is like directly ahead. The game just does not want to be consistent with that. Okay, and typically there's some more around here. There we go. Don't get too close to these guys, because they'll grab you and put the suck on you. Very good. There's another pressure plate there. Watch out for that. And we got ourselves a badass knight. We're gonna go toe to toe with this sucker. I figure let's replace this with the damn Human Queen staff. Shield, Scholar's Shield, and we're gonna rush up. Bloodhound's Finesse, follow-up combo. Shield up, do a guard counter, and finish him off. Yeah, let's do this. Dude. Dude. Just totally manhandled him. Dude. I'm gonna sneak up behind him and try to backstab him and all that crap. No, just go toe to toe. Now that we got a kick-ass shield. By the way, the Scholar's Shield spell, it increases your guard boost by, I believe it's 18 to 20%. Quite a bit. So with our guard boost already at 71, like we're bumping it up to around like 90. That's why I say we can go toe to toe with these suckers now. In certain situations, in other situations where, you know, like a situation that is coming up, I wouldn't recommend always going toe to toe with them, especially if there's an easier way. Okay, so we got an imp hanging out on the ceiling here, waiting to ambush us. Headshot, mighty shot, finish him off on the ground. Done and done. And I smell sucker play. no, we're good. Okay, in here is the Lightning Scorpion Charm. Increases your lightning damage by 12%. Costs you 1 stone sword key. Get it. Well worth it. Alright, there you go. Lightning Scorpion Charm. Raises lightning attack. Does lower your resistance. But yeah, raises your lightning attack by, I believe it's 12%. 12 or 15%. If you're in a situation where you know you're not going to take any damage, it's well worth it to use that. Alright, so here's the dealio. This is a floor that raises up, and see the spikes on the top of the ceiling there? Yeah, this poses a bit of a problem. So you don't want to get rush out there and then caught on the floor as it's raising up, because when you hit the ceiling, boom, you're a shish kebab. So we have to handle this very strategically. I start off by doing in this imp with a headshot and then a mighty shot to finish him off. By the way, when you're zooming in to do these headshots, always do a mighty shot for extra damage. Alright, and now keep your bow on, and we're going to run across. The floor is going to raise up, but we're going to get to the end before we're in danger. And you're going to hop off on the ledge there, just inside. Don't go any further. Just inside, so that you're safely on the ledge. Alright, let's go. Just like that. That's it. That's all. Okay, now turn around, and now we're going to take care of this guy. Wait till he calms down. He stops throwing so we can get a headshot on him. There we go. Okay, and zoom in, headshot. Mighty shot, finish him off. Down. Alright, next. Get your morning star. You can get pretty close to this knight here. He's not going to get activated just yet. See, he's got his back to you. Alright, and there is a switch to open the boss door. But there's an imp around the corner, so we can't sneak up and backstab him. So, best thing to do is we're going to sneak up right to the corner there. Pardon me, use the gravitas skill. That will damage the imp around the corner. And it's going to activate everybody. Then we're going to double back here and race back across. The floor is going to raise up, but we can get across back to that ledge there before we get crushed by the floor into the spike ceiling. Alright, there's enough time to do that. Alright, and at that point, these two guys will be trapped here, and then we just finish them off with the longbow, because they won't be able to do anything. They won't be able to come down to here, come up and chase us, nothing like that. Alright, that's the plan. Let's do it. Okay, don't lock on or anything, just run away onto the floor. The floor is going to raise up. And there we go. Now we got him dead to rights. And the imp went around the corner again? That's unusual. There he is. There we go. And let me just get rid of my shield so I have better visibility. Let's see if we can get this guy to calm down and do a headshot. Yeah, there we go. He went back to his original position. I think at this point, since he's blocking every shot, we should try some bloodbone arrows. Maybe we can get him to bleed. And that's all she wrote. Okay, now I'm just going to run straight across. And pull the boss lever door. Alright, somewhere a heavy door is opened up. Very good. Now, we could just return to the beginning, or we could continue and go get that Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook 1, which will allow us to make lightning bone arrows, which is what we want. To get back, basically we're going to do the same thing. Run across here, get on the ledge across the way, and let's grab this, and then drop on this and go like that, and it's going to raise up again. Then you're going to drop down below this, alright? Here we got more zombies, and it's going to be a couple of crabs, giant crabs way at the end. The giant crabs cannot get through this arch. Okay, so when they spawn, that's where you're going to run back here. Alright? For now, same dealio. Blood bone arrows, regular shots, finish off the zombies. Okay, there's a pressure plate in the middle, watch out for that. There's no slugs in here, just zombies. Just run around, make sure everybody's activated. Alright, last call. Okay, the trigger line for the giant crabs is just before this pickup here. So we're going to approach that and then run away back behind the archway, alright? There he is. Watch out for the pressure plate. Here he comes. Switch over to your regular arrows. And mighty shot to finish him off. That's enough out of you. Next. It's the first time I see him go behind that pillar like that. I can still see you, buddy. Don't go toe to toe with these suckers. They're like, they're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, and I think that's everything. Magic Grease, Golden Rune 5, and Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook 1. Make all manner of lightning implements, including lightning bolt bolts, and where's my arrows? There we go. Lightning bone arrows. Fletched or non-fletched. Let's make a batch right now. I hope everybody farmed themselves up a whole bunch of Fulgur Bloom. And I just happen to have 10 flight pinions, so I'm going to make the better kind of lightning bone arrows. Make a big batch right now. It's going to be very useful in Volcano Manor. Done and done. Right. How do we get out of here, Slacky? Get out by pulling this lever. That'll open the cage door. That's it. Everything's plundered and pillaged. Whoa. I think there's a slug over there in this corner. Yeah, there, I knew it. Alright, let's go do the boss. The boss is the Earth Tree Burial Watchdog. What did I say? Earth Tree Burial Watchdog. We could easily handle him with the Bloodhound's Fang and Pumpkinhead. Okay, watch out for that. Okay, so let's get ready for this. We want the Cerulean Amber Medallion on so that we have enough FP to cast Pumpkinhead. And let's swap this out and put in the Demi-Human Queen Staff so we can buff up our Bloodhound's Fang with Scholar's Armament. And that's it. Refill. Okay. Oops, wrong hand. And yeah, why not? Let's where is our, here we go. Okay, so you know the routine. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Use the Rajar's Rapier with Golden Vow to buff it up. Then switch over to the Bloodhound's Fang. Grease up the Bloodhound's Fang with Scholar's Armament. Refill your FP. Walk in. Cast Pumpkinhead. Refill your FP. Wait till the Earth Tree Burial Watchdog engages Pumpkinhead. And then go at the boss with Bloodhound's Fang combo. Alright, here we go. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Golden Vow. Scholar's Armament. Two-hand the sword. Refill your FP. Switch to Pumpkinhead. Walk in. Cast Pumpkinhead. Refill your FP. Run off to the side. Make sure that Pumpkinhead engages. He's engaged. Let's get up behind. Bloodhound's Finesse. That's bound to happen. And get you for that. That's all she wrote. And this will cough up another bell bearing. The Glover Picker's Bell Bearing. This will allow us to buy Grave Glover 1, 2, and 3. Unlimited quantities. Very good. Very good, Pumpkinhead. Job well done. Job well done. And that earned us a pretty penny. How about that? 22,371. So, just short of leveling up again. Back to the front. Let's go back to the round table. Whoops. And turn in the bell bearing. Here we go. Offered to Glover Picker's Bell Bearing 1. That means we can now purchase Grave Glover 1, Grave Glover 2, and Grave Glover 3. Unlimited quantities. Alright, the Twin Maiden Husk shop is starting to get well stocked. Okay, so I'm just short of leveling up. Quick run at the ATM and we'll have enough to level up. I'm going to do that off camera. Pretty routine. So I'm going to call it. Thanks a lot for watching. And hey, how about a thumbs up for a Friday video? And post a comment. And subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel. and I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.